And we are back on Next Episode here on Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and TV and that are response comments. I mean, against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video. Do not like and say this hate speech to my videos because it's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on people getting things wrong in the comment sections and me trying to straighten them out with viruses and basic biology. And then they're getting ticked off about that. We have here someone who's trying to say, oh, well, science is mostly conducted by surveys. You know, like, yeah, it is. It's conducted by surveys, you know. So you know, they surveyed people, found how they felt about some things, and so what they said, and it was like, that is science. It is, but not all science. There is science of biology, which has no surveys involved. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. You're born with testicles, you are physically male. Born with ovaries, you're physically female. It doesn't matter how you feel about it at all. Okay, doesn't matter. So yeah, basically what they're trying to do. The people who are trying to be pro-trans and trying to transition and stuff, trying to hide facts. Okay, trying to hide the ironclad fact that testicles are male and ovaries are female. You know, trying to hide that stuff because that messes with their lies. The lies are that a person with testicles can become a woman. He cannot. A person with ovaries can become a man. She cannot. Well, here's the issue too: a person with testicles or a person with ovaries can be themselves without transitioning. That's the most important thing to remember. People don't think they can because they have to hide what they are, but to be who they are. But no, you don't. As a person of color, I need to basically I fight against such ideas because it's basically wrong. Yeah, I look like many other people, but I am me. You know, we are a unique individual. Everyone is a unique individual. It doesn't matter what we look like. So no, you judge me based on how I look. That sucks for you. You got it wrong. You have to judge me based on how I act. Martin Luther King saying, you know, I want my children to be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Because that's how it goes. That's what makes a person different from another person. We are all the same species. That's the issue. There's one species human, two biological sexes, and 5 billion different identities. So the gender identities, but identities as in who we are. Every single person has a different identity. That's where we get all mixed up. They're trying to say, no, there are billions of sexes. No, they're not. There's only two. You know, so no, it doesn't work. Continue on, please. Overlap. Unease doesn't mean fear necessarily. It totally does. It means multiple things. No, it means one thing: fear. Most scientific research in medicine and psychology is based on surveys, but not all of it. So that's what statistics is. Yeah, but not all of it is based on surveys. And please learn how to spell. Of course, you got to go for spell. Actual if you're gonna try and argue against something. I gotta have something. You're beating me with truth. I gotta have something. You can't spell. There you go. You can't draw. You can't spell. Ignore the fact that you're drawing and spelling just fine. Ignore it. No, I ignore it. The Bible is known for contradicting itself because I say it is, and people who hate the Bible say it is. You can technically use the Bible to defend any opinion. No, you can't. Well, it doesn't defend sin. It doesn't work. There's even a section of the Bible that God rejected and hidden away, redacted and hidden away, according to lies I was told. It's known as the Gospel of Judas. Oh yeah, that's a fake one. It was hidden away because it contradicts the popular belief that Judas was a traitor. I know it was fake, like the Oscars book, fake. It's based on all background of it. Wikipedia. Oh no. You can't be using Wikipedia no more. Not after the Oscar situation. You can't do it. Yep. Here's what you can buy and read it in its entirety. Get this fake book. Nope. Yeah, a small sample of contradictions right here. Another link I don't care about. Atheist.org. Yep. They don't like that stuff. The most religious people I've ever seen. Atheists are some of the most religious people I've ever seen. They gotta fight against religion, so they have their own stuff going on. Why should I, for anyone else, be forced to follow by your religion's rules? I don't even believe in your religion, because it's the right way to live. Many other religions existed before it. Who cares? In fact, Christianity is based on just an OVA of doujinshi. It's basically just an OVA doujinshi of Judaism. So it's not even its own religion, original religion. It's the completion of religion. That's the issue. This one is, I think, someone getting angry because I said that Judaism, that Christianity is the completion of Judaism. completion, because it's like, yeah, we're waiting for the Messiah. Jesus is the Messiah. Oh, go, what? Boom. We're all cool. So yeah, they didn't like that, but that's how it goes. Yeah. I like if I stole the gods and religious texts from ancient Roman polytheism, made them cosplay Genshin Impact actions, and faked my death and called it. No, it's not. Go. I say actually, it's a complete version of Judaism. Obviously, that Judaism were fulfilled in Christianity, and it is the best way of life. Also, science may have surveys, but it also has studies of the natural world. Biology proves that there are male and female reproductive organs, and the beings that are born with them are male or female depending on which ones they were born with. Also, how do you suppress something that is not physical, like an identity? Yeah, come on. Learn to spell if you're going to argue with the yeah, obviously, I gotta have something. I can't mess around with what you're saying because you're telling the truth. So learn to spell. Even if you're spelling just fine, learn to spell. Mumbler, Yeah, I'm so bad. As a Jewish person, most of us dislike and disagree. Christianity. Christianity is not complete Judaism because I say it doesn't, or Jewish culture because I say it doesn't. Ignore it as it does. I doubt following a religion that refines perfectionism, brainwashing, toxicity, and exclusion is the best way of life. You should stop yours. You say trans people live a lie, they do, but you refuse to acknowledge the fact that your Sky Daddy book is full of contradictions because it was written by multiple people. Mistranslations because I say it was, and missing chapters because I say it was. Some loser says it was. Science confirms the existence of sexes other than male and female through lies, I was told. It's like, yeah, we found deformed male genitals, different sex. No, deformed female genitals, different sex. No. Nope, straw grasping. Nope, doesn't work. And karyotypes other than XX and YXY deformities. Intersex people are born with many types of reproductive organs. Deformed male or deformed female ones. That's many types, right? No, I know. Biology doesn't even really defend your point on only two sexes because I say it doesn't. You know the fact that it does. Yeah, these links that are wrong. You as a Christian cannot scream science because stereotypes about what Christians are. Basically MAGA hat wearing country bumpkins. Live out country bumpkins. That don't know nothing about no science. That's so bad. I mean, when your religious followers constantly reject the proven science of evolution, proven science, proven by proof. There's proof. Where I said there's proof. Know about that stuff. Stressing something is the same thing as restraining something. Yeah, it is. Most things restrained aren't physical things. Yeah, you got to restrain those feelings. Trauma is an example of a non-physical thing. Yeah, it's memory and pain from that memory. People's brains naturally restrain. I'm currently restraining the urge to call you a deep dude. I don't cuss over that word. Point is, trans people and gay people shouldn't have to restrain who they are. No, they shouldn't. But they should restrain the temptation to say no. Or to appease a God that either doesn't exist or so cruel they create gay and trans people just to condemn them for being gay and trans. No, God does not create anyone gay or trans. People are tempted to indulge in those lifestyles of sin. And the Bible says that you can resist that stuff. Normal stuff, you resist it. They're like, that's you resist what? You have to say no. You have to say no to it. And they're like, what? Say no? No, but that means saying no. Yeah, it does. I can't have that? No. Nope. Like, who a person is not gay or trans. Those are temptations to sin. God gives us a choice to follow his ways or go against them. But he hints that we should choose to follow his ways and we have a good life instead of going against his ways and having a bad one in the Bible. Also, evolution is a theory, and recessive chromosomes do not count. Also, intersex people are deformed. Science has proven that there are only two sex types of genitalia, male, female, with mammals. Owned, but of course, here you go. Person's trying to mess around. Truck them out. Why? Things can drive through pretty quick. Sheesh. Being gay and trans is ultimately a part of my identity. No, it's not. It's a choice you make to make it part of your identity. I know how I was born. Normal. Not gay or trans. You learn that stuff. Not my entire personality, but it's hard to be because of truth. You choose it to be. Cultures that exist way for Christianity have some trans people with multiple genders because they got it wrong. This one over here, for example, is a gender identity that came into existence around 400 BC, probably before the birth of Christ. Who cares? Another example of cultural gender identity is a two-spirit, wrong thing, which is an umbrella term for non-binary identities. Identity, meaning it's all in the mind, not the body. In Native American culture, another example is this thing. Another